Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of 3 Geeks Flix. This is the tech here flying solo in the mildly redesigned Goodnight Studios here. Did a little work behind the scenes. Hopefully things look a little better for you. I know necessarily looking at my face is not a good thing, but I might as well not look like Max Headroom and like skipping around all the time.
That's weird.
But anyways, I've got a little bit of show here, and it's really more of a conversation, and it's things I want to look at as far as, 2018, it's got some movies coming out. We just started. I mean, we're in January. But there's reboots coming, okay? And some of these reboots are big ones that I want to talk about. There's 3 of them. And then there's some other ones that just, I'll give them an honorable mention at the end, but I'm really not going to get too in-depth in them because I haven't seen a whole lot about them. But the 3 that I am listing, I'm kind of vested in and are coming soon. So, as I always do, Mr. Rick James, give it to me. Yes. Thank you, Rick. Always a joy. Always something. Why does it smell like powder in here?
Oh, because I'm duh.
But anyways, okay, so these reboots that I'm looking at, these are ones that could make or break these previous films. And quite frankly, the way I'm looking at it here, folks, is they can either make it to where it's fresh, it's new again, and we're ready to see some sequels, or they can completely break the series to where it's over. It's done. We're going to have to wait another 5-10 years before something else can come out that we'll actually show interest in. So, starting it off, this one is actually releasing soon, if not already released, is Tomb Raider. Now, I don't believe it's released yet. It's not. I didn't do my homework enough, and that's fine. You can chide me for it. I don't care. It's all right. I did this on a quick whim.
You should be ashamed yourself.
But it's got some hurdles. It's got some hurdles. Now, I've seen the trailer, and the latest trailer, it's spot on. Okay, I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna give a rating because you never know. We could do a trailer break on it. But it would be an approved one, to try to stay away from some of the words that we used, okay? Had a lot of things I liked. And it looks like, hopefully, it will hold to the hype of the trailer, the feel of the trailer and everything, and carry that on throughout the movie and its continuity. But the hurdles it has is the previous movies. Now, the previous movies were okay at best. If you ask me, they were okay at best. At the time, we were like, oh, wow, Tomb Raider movie, And I go back and I look at it, and it really, for me, does not have a whole lot of rewatchability, okay? It's not a warm blanket. It doesn't curl itself around my heart. It's not something that, even if it's on TV, that I'm sitting and watching. It's not a Clutch. You know, a Clutch movie and nothing else is on, I'm going to stop and watch it. It doesn't carry that. But the last curse that it has to get over, that few movies have been able to do anything with, is that video game movie curse, okay? It's real. It's still there. It's still in effect. I mean, Assassin's Creed was not great. Warcraft was shaky at times, at best. So, I don't think it's going to definitely go anywhere the route of the originals, because the originals didn't quite hold up. And I think it's going to succeed better in certain areas than, say, Assassin's Creed, and especially Warcraft did. It is kind of a movie that is a little easier to do as your general action, suspense, thriller film. And so I'm hopeful. But if it doesn't do well, I feel that it's going to break this franchise for a little while until we can revisit it years down the line. Moving on to my next one. It's something we haven't seen anything other than stills from, but I'm interested to check it out, and I'm interested to see a trailer, even a teaser when it comes, and that's Predator. Now, we haven't had anything just true blue Predator in a while. Predator vs. Alien doesn't count, okay? And quite frankly, Predator 2, I just was not thrilled with. The cityscape just didn't have it for me. It doesn't carry in rewatchability. The original will always be the standard and will still hold the title. Okay, that's what you're going to base this off of. But one of the things that I want them to do, like they did in the first one, build back up that mystique. Okay, that reveal, tease us, give us those jump scares. You know, those jump scares are a big thing that pull off well. You know, you're thinking all these mercs in the jungle, and you're sitting there watching it, and it's kind of like, oh, holy crap. Now, the one with Brody, Adrian Brody, that was a decent film, okay? That was a decent film. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I'll sit and watch it. It's almost a clutch for me. Almost. I mean, there's times I will watch it and times I won't, but it's not a go-to clutch. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't horribly bad, though there's some things I thought that they could have done a little different, and I'm hoping that this movie will revisit some of those great things that work in the past and bring them back and have that more, you know, what's it going to look like, what's it going to do, where's it at, and you don't always see everything. I mean, that was a big Predator thing for me. The reveal at the end was just like, oh, there it is. But anyways, I'm rambling, and we're going to move on to the third. Now the third, this is a film that has been trying to happen for a few years, and it has not succeeded well at doing that. And this is The Crow Reborn. There is life in it, okay? And it's slated for a 2018 release. And it's got a star. And it's got a star that is locked down, okay? But it's got a past here. And before I tell you who the star is, if you don't already know, I'm going to make you wait. Because films 1 and 2, they were true to it. They were true to the idea, and they were good. There will never be another Brandon Lee, okay? There will never be another one that will live up and be him, and be that epicness that he was. But still, the second one was an enjoyable movie, and had a similar tone. I thought some things it got a little tad sadomasochistic with those group of people, but okay. You know, I understand what you're going for at the time. It had that dark kind of grunge, you know what, gringe, I'm making words up, but you know what I mean. It had that gritty feel, that dark feel, that
What did you say?
Toned down into the real brutalness. And I like those. I enjoyed those. The third and on, especially the Furlong movie, that was miserable. That was a joke. I would rather sit and watch episodes of Barney and act like I enjoy it than watch the Furlong. So, I mean, that's just all it is. You know, get out of Hollywood, man. Go get a job at McDonald's or Burger King, and not to say anything against those franchises, but by all means, you're out of it. You don't need to act. T2 was your chance to shine and move on, and you failed miserably. And that might be my little rant right there in this. But it's had a shaky start. But Jason Momoa is the man that is locked in. Aquaman himself from the Justice League. The dude is a monster. I mean, if you watched him prepare for that film, he's an absolute animal. It's insane. And I think he'd be well cast in this. It'd be a little different Crow than what we've seen as far as the more slender, kind of assassin-like ones. You know, we're going to get kind of a big hulking one. And okay, I see what you're doing there. And I mean, yeah, the hair, the face, he's got kind of the whole aura to it. I dig it. I dig it. I'm going to go with it. And I'm going to be hopeful with it. But then again, if any of these don't shine, they're going to break the franchise, and we're going to have another 5 years or more until we could see it again. So, let me know what you think down in the comments. You can tell me I'm right. You can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me I'm really wasting my life and my time here on YouTube, and I just need to get over the fact that I'm talking to myself really into a camera. It's fine. I really don't care.
No, that's gone too far.
Because I'll probably have the muse come and make you a sandwich. And if you don't know what that is, watch previous episodes, because it's a sandwich you really don't want. Anyways, other honorable mentions. These are some more reboots coming in 2018, or rumored in 2018. We have another Peter Pan coming out. Yeah. The Grinch, Apparently, Benedict Cumberbatch is tied to that, so...
And now for something completely different.
Robin Hood. This Robin Hood has Jamie Foxx and... can't remember the other young gentleman's name. Eve something. I've seen a still from it, but that's about it. I'm not really sure where they're going with it. Holmes and Watson. This is a John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell movie, and apparently will be a pretty decent comedy. I don't know how far out they're going to get, but it's
Ferrell.
Reilly, so it'll sell tickets. It'll make money. And lastly, we've all seen stuff for Ocean's 8. And I'm not a big Ocean's fan, and so, you know, I hope it does well. Hopefully it performs at a little higher level than some of our reboots, because I've had disappointment here in the past, and really, if it feels like that we're just reheating everything in a microwave and not really cooking it fresh again, it's not going to get my money, and it's not worth the time. And you really want to waste money, you know, get a hold of us. I'll put it to use. We can always go bigger. Always go bigger. That was my guiltless plea.
A new low. I'm so ashamed.
Other than that, check us out on Facebook. 3 Geeks Flix. Give us a like, comment, holler, troll us. You don't do Facebook? Hey, we've got Twitter. It's at the number 3 Geeks Flix. Flix is, of course, spelled F-L-I-X. Give us a follow there. Give us a holler there. Troll there, folks. Get involved. You are the Third Geek. You're on YouTube. Give us a like. Leave us a comment. Subscribe. Folks, you all are the ones that help make this show possible by watching. If there's something else you want to see, if there's something you think, let us know. We're not untouchable. We'd love to have you on. We'd love to talk with you, build that rapport, make that friendship, have that great family value, get-together kind of esque thing until Uncle Justin goes and ruins it all by asking someone to sit on his lap.
Who's your favorite little rascal? Alfalfa? Or is it Spanky?
Never mind. Let's keep it on Skype. You may not want to get close. But anyways, appreciate y'all sticking around, and stay tuned to the glow of those monitors, because we're going to catch you next time. Good night.